Alright, timestamp. It is August 15th, 2026. It's a little after 4. I've been up for a couple hours. And full disclosure, I may go back to bed. I didn't get much sleep. Probably got like 5 hours. Which I can do. I can do 4 to 6 hours. Maybe it's more of a I used to be able to do it. I'm finding lately I really do need 6. Emphysema, getting older, I don't know. Not totally sure. I'm in a little bit of denialism where age is concerned. Just because I really don't feel 55. I feel like I usually have the wisdom of 103, but it's just because I seem to witness people doing stupid shit on a regular basis. We're having some Harry and David chocolate peanut butter. Just finished off a pot of Starbucks medium breakfast blend. Got Lord Samuel mutton chops following me around. Like he should be a little British boy with a gas mask. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. Actually, I'm not apologizing for that. Oi! Are you my mummy? Mummy? Open the door. Oh, if you know, you know. So, if anybody's actually willing to give me feedback on this. So, working on the dollhouse stuff, I did my library walls. Which, yeah. It's the wrapping paper on the foam poster board. Let's see. Backside. Wrapped it like a present. Just kidding, I don't do wrapping paper. I'm usually rubbish with that kind of stuff. I'm a gift bag and box kind of guy. Little tissue paper in there, make it look really cool. But the whole origami stuff, that's not happening. I don't have patience for it, frankly. But, like, I need to, obviously... The library's a mess. But I'm trying to figure out, the light just seems... I've got the orange bulb in there. And, I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe I should go with just a flat white if I can find something like low wattage. You know, lower lumens, because the orange... I had the purple and it looked like nighttime, which, you know, cool, and also, you know, just from a standpoint of it's a library. You know what I mean? I kind of want a warm sunlight morning hue going on. I'm wondering if I need to change it out for a white or maybe keep my eyes open for like a yellow, because the orange just is really like blaring to me. Or maybe I just need to switch it out for the LED pod. These decisions that I face, right? Because, like, I've got... Because I switched them. I did have the regular bulb one over on the other one. There you are. And I switched it over. This is also a mess. I need to redo everything. And I put it back in place. Got my Star Wars and piles of other things over here. There. Did I shut it off somehow? Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe the battery tapped out. I've got the remote control pod up there. You can see that. There. I think I might do that. I don't know. If anybody has any feedback, feel free to throw it my way. I know people are watching my videos, maybe not a lot, but it's fine. But I keep getting like DM comments instead of like direct on the vid. Feel free. You know, as long as you're not a joik, you know, I'm more than happy to communicate with you. And if you only speak in emoji, I may not know what you're talking about. So I've had a few people put like nothing but emojis as their comment, and I'm like, oh. I'm an English major, I'm a writer, I'm an actor. Emojis are cool. They are. I use words. In my opinion, they never go out of style. Thank you, Thing. But I'm going to be priming and painting the Fisher-Price table. I'm going to see about getting more of these. I need to get a little bit more disposable income so that I can grab a couple of them. So that's just kind of fabulous. I'm not going to alter the top though, other than putting a clear coat on it. But I am going to, because that's definitely a faded plastic, which, yeah, that happens. It's from 1977. So, you know, white does become ivory or beige. But I'm pretty sure when this first came out, that was white. You know what I mean? That's like UV age on plastic. Most of the furniture in my library, this is going to be the kids' table. Most of the furniture in my library is a rather vibrant white, like white. So I'm going to prime it and paint it white because it'll match and it won't look like faded plastic. You get me. So that everybody understands I am still special. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oi. Sammy is about to get a bath in the near future. He got some of the flea medication a couple days ago, and it's starting to work. But now that you see he had some open sores kind of thing on his back, to where bathing him with the flea treatment shampoo is advised against. It is ill-advised. You're only supposed to do it if you're not feeling well. No, I know that's not what ill-advised means. Taught English, I know what it means. But I do like messing with English. Double entendres and whatnot. Language is fun. But yeah, a little primer. Nice white paint on there. Make a big difference in presentation. I do need to figure out my lighting issue. Because truth be told, I have a couple of the pods that are apparently not charged anymore. Well, I can fix that. Which those are pretty cool because they actually, and it's much neater to look at than from the description that's about to happen. But I can change the color on them. They're like little LED pods. I can change the brightness, you know, the intensity, the color pretty cool. So I can literally change it from, night to day with a couple of button pushes, which, it's cool how far we've come. But I was hoping to utilize the actual plug-in lamp part that only one of them has. I'm not sure. They both had them. They both have the hole for it and everything. This is another situation where I don't know what my dad did. The other lamp is missing. Is it around here somewhere? Yeah, exactly. Potentially. Did it get thrown away? Potentially. Because there's so much wrong, just to use that flat term. There's so much wrong with this place and the things in it. Who can say, really? And I'm not even referring to me, although I'm broken in my own ways too. But yeah, I mean, that the primer itself is white. You can see the gigantic difference that's making. I think it'll just be a better look. I mean, yes, a lot of office furniture out there is that kind of like off-white beige, which I believe in the industry is usually referred to as putty. Rather unremarkable and lackluster term, but if you look at like office furniture in a catalog or something like that, they usually call that particular like vanilla yellow white putty. It's just the industry standard color descriptor. I always thought it was kind of lame, but they did not ask my opinion. Which is a shame, because I'm more than happy to share them. Opinion? Oh, yeah. I'll give you one. No problem. But yeah, that gorgeous yellow orange there, that I'm gonna keep, but I am probably gonna put gloss sealer coat over the top of it, just because it'll help lock it in a little bit. And it's non-yellowing. It's already yellow. But the gloss sealer shouldn't affect the color in any way, but it'll help protect it and lock it in. And all that jazz. Oi. Oi. But yeah, I may actually go back to bed for a couple hours. Because today, I'm going to be coordinating with my girl a little bit on bedroom movie stuff. We're not filming porn or anything. But just the moving of bedroom stuff, because I've still got my cave in the living room. She's in the master bedroom. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, you'll understand this one. I haven't... I'm going to word this carefully. I haven't slept next to my wife in over a year. That sucks. You know, if you're with somebody, and I've done long distance relationship stuff before. It sucks, man. So, I gotta remember what that feels like. Weird, right? the idea of actually like sharing a bed with someone is like, wow, it's been a hot minute. Um, but be careful you say that too, I think, right? Let's try and get as much of it as possible with the first sweep here. Just because I don't want to drag this out too hideously. I am going to be pulling everything off the shelf and putting the walls in place, though. I got the one wall in place. That was the easy side. The side that I already have dressed up is going to be a lot more complicated because I got to pull out all the bookcases. Bright side, though, that'll give me a chance to actually look at everything up there and put like spilled half the bowl. Ooh, the food goes in the mouth, Sammy. What are you doing? You like it better on the floor? Okay, sure. You're eating like an animal. Oh, wait. I guess it's kind of a normal day, huh? So, yeah. Gives me a chance to pull everything out and really examine what's there. Better determine what I want, because I don't want it to be a cluttered mess. I want it to look pretty cool. And I can change it around on the regular. Okay. The only part that's going to be a little bit complicated is the lip on the top part, but I can make it work. It's going to have to be real slow going on that, and I can pull out one of the detail brushes, because this is more just kind of like a broad, it's a technical term. You're learning all the good words here, right? This guy. I'm gonna get the dishes out and before I go to bed, though. You know it is when you wake up like after 4 or 5 hours and you wake up tired. You know? I mean, I'm like that a lot lately, just because the past 3 years, the stress has been real. But some of my not this bad, you know, if I get up after 6 hours or 8 hours, but 4, it's like, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm not sure about the orange. It's a little too hot as a color. It's one of the LED bulbs. They don't really give off a lot of heat, which is cool. It's cool. Just from because the heat can affect plastics plus fire hazard and all that. And I guess they're not really making regular incandescent bulbs anymore. Which I can respect. Now there's a huge stockpile of light bulbs here. That's one of the things that my dad seems to have been stocking up on hoarding, collecting Mr. Weasley and spark plugs. So bright side of that is I may be able to find like an LED that's low wattage. There's just a few of them that I pulled out. There's lots more. I'm trying to actually put things all in one location because that just makes sense to me. What are you? 10 watt. The LEDs are a little different as far as their lumens, so to speak. I've got green, I've got red, I've got several red actually, purple, I've got black light. That could be funny. I'm gonna grab one of the regular ones, one of the 10 watt whatnot. We'll see what that looks like. Not necessarily this one, but maybe next video I'll have it changed. So I gotta get up on a step ladder and do all that stuff, and I'd rather not kill myself on camera. Accidents will happen. Just kidding. The step ladder is pretty good, and I'm usually pretty graceful. And worst case scenario, I do my own stunts. Even with a back injury. It's true. Discussing finances with some financial people today. Trying to figure out what we're doing as far as like closing on the house and stuff like that. Excuse me a sec. So he's got like half the food on the floor and an empty bowl, and he pretty much just flung the empty bowl at Janus. You're being a little bit of an a-hole there, Sammy. No, don't go over where I am. I'm not interested in your shenanigans. Kids. Discussing finances with some of the nice folks at the bank, who one of them knows me, one of them doesn't. When I say knows me, they've been dealing with me and my wife for, a year and change since we've been over here. They were asking about income, what we're making, all that. And the dude asked, the woman wasn't sure about us, first time really interacting, but the dude had interacted with us quite a few times, like, 20, 30, 40 times at this point. I'm so glad my wife was being a good sport about this, because after I said it, I was like, ooh, that might have been embarrassing, because she's like socially not, she's an introvert, so. But normally when we get rolling, she's kind of okay, So the dude was something about, do you have any extra income or anything, that, And I waited a second. I was like, I'm going to do it. And I looked at pics and I'm like, how do you feel about prostitution? And the dude about lost it. The woman was just like, very much that. I'm not sure if he's serious or not, but he actually said those words. It was very funny. And I'm proud of her because she was like, am I pimping you out? That was a good response. Nailed it. No notes. But yeah, sometimes people don't know quite if I'm serious or not, which makes it that much more fun. Good times with my girl. And I've got the finish right here because table's done. The computer table. Ooh, oh. It's exciting, I know. But I'm going to keep it pretty short. Health check-wise, I feel okay. A little congested when I woke up. Normal day. Throat. A little itchy, but not crazy. Otherwise, I feel pretty decent. Just tired. See, I've been up for a few hours, woke up, looked at the clock, I'm like, I'm up kind of early from when I went to bed. I watched a little bit of Doctor Who because I've got, it's like, 5, 6 episode discs. It was still running, which is another thing that lets me know it wasn't on the menu screen, so I didn't even go through. I think it's like 5 episodes. Yeah. Which, that's 5 hours less than. I'm going to say it was like halfway through the last episode. It's like, I don't know that I should be awake yet. I feel like I shouldn't. I'm tired. That kind of feeling. I went ahead and got up anyway. I'm like, oh, let me get up, see what I can, see where everybody is, see everybody's down, what's going on. No. So, it dries so fast, it's nice. It's already almost dry. It's not a complete coat, I still got more to do, but I figure that'll be real good for the kids section. I think I'm going to do the dishes, get them out, get them in. I don't think I have enough to run a full load, but I can at least load it. What's there, get the sink empty. And I may pull the furniture and put the walls in, like all 3. Not the 4th wall, because we're the 4th wall. So, yeah. Why not? It'll be fun. Alright. So, hug your parents. Hug your kids. Enjoy good coffee. Or tea. That's fine too. Make it a great day. And keep the food in the bowl. Scrappy can do it. Sammy. Kids.